For below us is the mighty Zambezi. I was in this pool, I had my first snap.
My name is Jeff Mays. Born in Zimbabwe, 5th generation African. I now live in Kenya and somehow ended up with a camp in the Masai Mara. Join me to discover this amazing wilderness as I live my life full of adventure on camera just for your enjoyment. Some people like to ask, why is it called Amazing Africa? Not only is it amazing, but I am a maze in Africa. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. On this episode, we're on a very special and rather personal trip to Victoria Falls in Zimbabwe.
So during the rainy season, this wall on the opposite bank is just a wall of water. Millions and millions and millions of litres of water flowing over that every second. Not every minute, but every second. It's kind of insane. For below us, all hail the mighty Mosi Oa Tunya. This is simply amazing. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
The local name for the falls is Mosi Oa Tunya, which translates as the smoke that thunders.
How beautiful is this view? Truly, truly, truly amazing. That behind us, that's Devil's Cataract. One of the coolest things, excuse the pun, about the falls is this constant spray that envelops you. Makes this such a nice chill out zone. Hello rain! Here's Victoria Falls Bridge. This is what joins Zimbabwe and Zambia. This is over the second gorge, because this is one of the narrowest parts of all of the gorges. These are people walking into Zimbabwe from Zambia. It's a single span from the extreme right to the extreme left, because of course Zimbabwe always comes first. It is roughly 200 meters long. This is where the bungee jumping is done right here. And it's 130 meters from the top down to the water. It was built at the turn of the last century, primarily as a railway bridge actually. So it's a double lane for the cars and then a single railway line as well. We might go onto the bridge later, depends on how much time we still have. Beautiful view downstream, looking at all the gorges, but we're going to get a proper aerial view of all of that later, and then you'll be able to understand a little bit more about the geography of how the falls was built. I mean, it's a World Heritage Site, it's world famous for being known as the Victoria Falls. If we have to change it, then it needs to be changed to Mosi Oa Tunya. It cannot be named after anything else. But I mean, look at that. Could you get a more beautiful view? This truly, truly, truly is an amazing sight. This is amazing Africa. This is the lowest of all of the falls. We're currently seeing the falls at one of its lowest. It will continue to drop for another few weeks, with mid-November being its lowest, even though that's when the rain starts here, because the catchment for these falls is actually further upstream from here. In June, the falls will reach their peak, and then you wouldn't be able to see anything from the ground. The sheer volume of water is indescribable. That is when the best way to view the falls is from the air. So when I lived in Vic Falls, you used to be able to walk down here, and we used to sit in this pool in the evenings, drinking some of the most vile concoctions known to mankind. It was in this pool I had my first snap. Ugh. Probably will be the last time I have a schnapps as well. But imagine just like coming down this calm, tranquil river, and then all of a sudden the current starts to pick up faster and faster and faster, and then for thousands of years, the Zambezi River has been carving its way through the African landscape. What we see behind us, starting with Devil's Cataract and heading all the way down, is just the latest in a series of gorges that has been carved through the rock face. This is the 5th gorge. Downstream from here, guess it. You have the 4th, the 3rd, the 2nd, and the 1st. So, historically, if we were to go on historical basis, what we're seeing with Devil's Cataract as it's slowly getting eroded away, this is the start of the next zag in the zigzag that makes the Victoria Falls and the gorges so unique. So one day our great ancestors, who to be fair will probably just be cockroaches, when they come, this will just be another gorge and the falls will be upstream. I wonder if they'll still have YouTube. Huh. The statue of the famous David Livingstone. One of David Livingstone's most famous sayings was, "Scenes so lovely must have been gazed upon by angels in flight." And honestly, when you look at this, the guy knew what he was talking about.
Inside the helicopter, make sure you fasten your seatbelt throughout the flight. You put on the headsets. Do not disturb the pilot when he's airborne. So if you've got questions, you ask him on the ground. Okay? And you are requested not to tamper with any of the flight controls. Do not touch anything on the helicopter.
Will you do that?
Yes.
That's so boring.
I know, but you know.
Please do not fly our helicopter. Okay? Do not open or close any doors. We're going to do that for you. Even upon landing, you remain seated until we come there. We open the doors for you. All right?
So I've just finished having a very productive meeting with the owner of MJ Air, and he's very kindly invited me to go on a flight with the Angels. Chopper rides over the falls are by far and away the best way to see the falls. So I'm super excited to be doing this. I haven't done it in a few years, so really looking forward to it. Anyway, I think I can hear something now, so hopefully this is my Uber coming in. This flight is affectionately known as the Flight of the Angels. It's a nice big helicopter. So I've just come back from an epic flight of the Angels. And that beautiful little bird over there. MJ Air, thank you guys, the tender. That was brilliant.